I'm Miss DS Woman, and if you watched my last video, I talked about the origins of High School Simulator apps by looking at the game High School Simulator 2017. Now, Kuma Games, the developers who made that game, they made a High School Simulator 2018 as well, and I actually think there's a High School Simulator 2019, but I literally didn't know about it until I made my 2017 video, so I'll take a look at that. But anyway, obviously right now I'm going to be taking a look at High School Simulator 2018. And I thought that instead of recording gameplay and then editing it later, I thought it would be a good idea to have live gameplay and have live commentary while I talk about this, because there's a lot of changes that came from 2017 to 2018. Not only in the year alone, but just in this game. And I want to talk about almost all of them if I have time. So first of all, I will talk about the customization. And first of all, this is obviously what the home menu looks like. But I'll talk about the female and male customization. Obviously, you can play as either a female or a male. And this is the female edit screen. You can choose what hairstyle you want. And again, you have to watch ads for this. So I literally watched several ads in order to get all these hairstyles. But there's a good reason why I did it, which I will explain later. Anyway, these are the hairstyles and these are the outfits, which I chose ahead of time because we're not trying to be age restricted on this video, even though we probably will be. So these are the hairstyles, and this is the hair color and eye color and face options. You can give your person makeup if you want to. You can change their eyes. You can change the hair color, as I mentioned earlier. And that is the female customization. Now I'll move on to the male customization. So the male customization is pretty much almost the same as the female, except they have a blue background instead of a pink one. They have the male hairstyles, they have the male outfits and the male accessories. And again, you can change the hair color if you want to. And you can also have your males, in different faces, and you can have them rocking makeup if you choose. And the looks that I decided to go, which some of you may be thinking about already, y'all remember that cool math game, Fireboy and Waterworld? While I was customizing, I just thought, I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought that I started making my outfits and they looked like Fireboy and Water Girl, so I decided to make it as close as possible. And I think I did a pretty good job. I might have snapped on that one. But that's enough talking out of me. Let's go ahead and get into the actual game with free mode. And of course they show me an ad right before we go to free mode. I'll skip so you all don't have to sit through this with me. So in High School Simulator 2018, this is what your house looks like. And it's not nearly as big as the old house, but it is way more realistic since you're pretty much a high school student and you're the only person living there. And there's very nice stuff in this house. They have this bed right here that the player can sleep in or shuffle in until they sleep the right way. But they do have their eyes closed this time, so it looks like they're getting a good amount of rest. And then after that, we have this vanity in which you can sit down on and admire how pretty you are. They have this little letter, which I don't exactly know what it's for. I may test that out today. And then we have your very own kitten and your bag and a very expensive looking TV. I don't know how many months of rent they spent on that TV. And then you can change a costume in your house if you want to right here. But I'm pretty set on my Water Girl look, so I won't be doing that. But enough of the house, let's get right into the school. So fortunately for us, we literally live across from the school. If only this were a thing in real life, I wouldn't have to get up early in the morning. And then you can get juice if you want to and spend money for it. And you can pick it up and chug it like you're in a bar. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to litter because the trash can doesn't really do anything in the game. And these indeed are the weapons just laying around. And I'll tell you why I unlocked every single hairstyle. These weapons that you see in front of you, they do not just pop up when you open the game for the first time. You have to watch all the videos and unlock all the hairstyles if you want these available to you. Otherwise, you're going to have to go running around town to find them, which I will show you the town in a minute as well. So let me go ahead and adjust my settings. I'm going to turn on infinite jump and fast forward, and we're going to turn off the blood just in case we have any squeamish people around here. And with all that, I will straight up show you what you can do. So first, I will show you the school. It's pretty big. Like, they have the track field, they have the pool, and again, you'll have to watch my last video to understand the context of why the character is just able to, like, fly basically around a school. But that's, like, a really short view of the building. And then you have your weapons right here, which you can murder people in this game, just like the last one. And my in particular favorite to use is the cat hat, because you pick it up, you start floating, and you kill people with magic. Yeah. And just so you can see it in real time, this is what the magic looks like. Yeah. So I go right here, I go to these superhero looking people, and unfortunately y'all are gonna have to be my demonstration for today. Yeah. And we can't leave around any witnesses, so you're gonna have to go as well. Yeah. Alright, so there are multiple ways that you can discard people's bodies here. And I apologize for the blood. I put on the setting, but I'm not sure if it actually, like, works or not. So you have the shovel and the axe in the gardening club. You can either bury people's bodies by digging. I'm going to dig right now. And since the garden club leader is the closest, I will go ahead and drag her over. And you can throw people's bodies, which I'm definitely going to see what that looks like. So we have the shovel, right? And then we just bury it from there. And the body is discarded of. Or you can throw them in the incinerator. So these two are the closest to the incinerator, so I'm going to go ahead and let them go here. This super jump is really not helping the discarding process. And I will go ahead and drag her here. Hopefully this works, but if you press the Y button, they should be incinerated. And let me see. If their bodies disappear, that means I was successful at my incineration. Yep, they're pretty much goners. Now, you may be wondering, what do I do about all this blood here? Well, have no fear, there is a remedy for that too. You have this little brush, and I'll turn back on fast forward for you, because the player moves really slow with this brush. But basically what you can do is mop up all the blood that you see. So I'm going to take care of that. And then you can also clean up the blood on the incinerator. Let me get to that. Except she's moving so fast, I can barely reach anything in time. Okay, we got it. And don't worry, I know that you see that I can indeed go in the incinerator, but even if you accidentally go in it and press fire, you will not burn. So that is not a way for you to die. However, you can indeed die in this game, and I'll show you that in a minute. But also, you may be thinking, where are the police in this game? Well, it turns out you can actually call the police over here on yourself. And I'm going to do that right now, for the sake of showing purposes. So when the police are on their way, this music that you hear right now will be playing. And I'm just going to go ahead and go to them, because they take forever. So yeah, that's what the police look like. I probably should have let them live for a little bit longer, but that's what they look like. And This is the police station, which I will talk about when I'm going around the town, but this is the basic look of the police station. But that's enough murderous things for now. How about we actually go inside the school and see what it looks like from that point? So this is the inside, and they have a little courtyard right here. They have the roof, which I showed you earlier. And then they have the classrooms where students actually sit and learn in. And I'm going to go to my class, which I'm very late for. Where's that classroom? We are in class 3-2, which I think literally just left for lunch. But this is what my classroom is supposed to look like. And I'm supposed to sit here with all the other students. And the teacher is supposed to be right there and help me learn. So I'm going to skip for a few hours. And hopefully they'll come back in by this time. Let's see. If I'm right, they should be running in and knocking me out of my chair. Yep, here they all come. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to show you what the full classroom looks like. But it seems like none of my freaking classmates are coming, so I'm gonna pause and come back when they actually show up. Okay, so it seems like people are finally coming back to the room, and I just noticed, what are shirtless guys doing in this classroom? Like, I know for a fact that would not be for the dress code. Like, that would just not fit into the dress code requirements. And you can't actually walk around and take a closer look in class. The teacher will not stop you or do anything of that nature. So yeah, this is what class is supposed to look like. And there are people missing because I had to shuffle around the hours. So they will probably be either really late or not actually make it. See how they're showing up right now. And we also have, like, girls with wings here, which is cool. Why not? Anyway, this is what a full classroom is supposed to look like. So I've pretty much shown you that, and you can also skip class. The teachers, again, are not going to do anything. But why not I show you some of the other buildings? And right now I'm just looking around. So this is the music room. This is the science lab. This is the art club. Still the art club. And the bathrooms in here, which they just have one toilet and a deck brush. That's iconic. Ooh, can I sit down? Oh, dang, I can't sit on the toilet? I can. Nice. Alright. But that's enough stalling. Let me go ahead and actually go to the other buildings. So this is the inside of the gym. It's pretty updated from High School Simulator 2017. They have basketball hoops. They have actual, basketballs. And they have club leaders, so if you want to join people's clubs, you can. Once you join their clubs, you'll automatically put on their uniform. And then they have these stairs that you can once again go up. Unfortunately, there are no pistols here, but that's just the way it works. Oh, and it looks like the club is back here for the healthy game of dodgeball. So I know things are about to get heated up, and I personally do not want to be here when all of that unfolds. So right here, there's the tennis court. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, when you are not close to people in this game, they do appear as the T-pose polygon figures. So look, I'm close to him now, and then he turns to an actual person, but I'm not close, and he turns back into the T-pose. So that's a nice little detail, and I think it's to keep frame rate going low. And as I said, for all these people, it's literally the exact same thing. So I'm just showing you that in motion and in real time. What other buildings are there that I did not talk about? Oh yeah, the good old pool. This is what the pool looks like. And the swim team is having a good time right now. And I'll show you something funny, right? When I jump in the pool, everyone just levitates to where I am. So I have a whole gang of followers. I must be one of the most popular people in school. But once you get out of the pool, they return back to their normal positions, and so on and so forth. I think that is indeed everything that I need to show you as far as what's inside the actual school. So, with that being said, I'm gonna switch to the Fireboy character, and we will take a walk around the town. Y'all, tell me why. Okay, I have to mute the volume on my iPad in order to like sync up the audio correctly in editing later. Tell me why the police were looking for me that whole time, and I did not even remotely notice. It's a good thing I was just in the classroom looking normal as ever. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into what the actual town looks like. And again, oh, they did not show me an ad this time. They were nice to me. So yeah, this is the male character. This is what he looks like. Again. And we're just going to go ahead and turn on our settings here. And I want to show you everything about this town. And wow, I didn't even realize there were like whole vehicles here. And we'll talk about the vehicles later. But anyway, this is the town, and then there are actually buildings besides the high school that you can walk into. For example, this one. This is a supermarket, and it's like a small little building, but it's still amazing considering what this game was like just a year ago. Like, I can tell the developers just added so much more fleshing out into it. So this is just one of the examples, and I don't think we'll be getting to all of them today because there's a lot, but still, so on and so forth. I already showed you what the police department looks like, but there it is once again. And then they have more like little department stores. They have this little cute cafe here that you can chill out at. So if you ever want to skip school, feel free to. Just hang out wherever you want. Again, there are absolutely no repercussions from your teachers for this. So those are just a few areas that I wanted to show off. And they have this cute little playground here. Unfortunately, you can't actually utilize the swings, but you can still chill out on them. But that's enough random wandering out of me. I do have an actual purpose when I'm going outside right now. So, I want to share the things that you can do with the vehicle. So, you see, this is the police helicopter, right? If you want to go to Grand Theft Auto levels, you can. You can legit ride the helicopter. And the funny thing is, I don't even think like you're wanted by the police for this. You can just straight up take the helicopter wherever you want. Imagine using like a helicopter to get to school. Like, you could just do that in this game. Like, he's full on just driving the freaking helicopter. And you'll have to forgive my bad use of controls. I still haven't gotten used to it yet. And see basically what the entire map looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and drive back and return this baby to the police department. You can just straight up, hold on, just straight up jump off if you want to. You will not die for this. And look, the helicopter just fell right there too. What building is this? Yeah, it's pretty close. I would say it's close enough. You can ride the motorcycle if you want to, which I'm not going to do. Because there are other vehicles that I would like to show. And you can ride all of these vehicles if you want to. I want to try riding this bus. Oh man. It is a little bit tricky to actually like control the vehicles, and the fact that I'm in fast forward mode is really not helping my case. Let's see. So I'm backing up here. If I can just get past this one car. Yeah, I don't think I can like figure out a way to drive it out of the parking lot, but basically that's what it's like to drive the vehicles. So I think that is pretty much everything that I wanted to show you in High School Simulator 2018. Like, I love playing this game. I can't believe that I even remembered what it was, but I'm glad that I did. And that is pretty much, once again, everything that I wanted to show you. So as I get my thumbnail out of the way, I will go ahead and do my closing. I want to thank all of you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you want more stuff like this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
よいしょ。